So I've been playing Halo Infinite for the past month and a half, and ever since it got Shadow released, there's been so many issues going on. And for today's video, I just wanted to talk about the sad truth about Halo Infinite and, my thoughts and my process, I guess. So the first thing I wanted to talk about is the servers. There's a few issues going on with the servers where you get just shitty servers. Overall, it's just like you get a really good server sometimes where it's like 20 ping, 40 ping. 40 ping is not even a good server, but anyways, like 20 ping or lower, sometimes that's really good. And it feels like it's a good 20 ping server, but sometimes it feels like it's a terrible server. So the inconsistency in servers has been going on in Halo Infinite, and you could definitely tell. You're getting shot around walls, you're getting shot around corners, and it's just something that I'm not enjoying, and a lot of people are not enjoying. So they definitely need to work on their servers. I don't know what the hell type of servers. These are probably the worst servers they've had in any Halo game. Sometimes you get 120 ping. Sometimes you get 200 some ping. That's, when you see your ping on the top right corner and you see that your ping is way higher than the FPS, it's like, that's so demoralizing, and in a way you're just like stuck in a ranked game where you're probably going to get screwed over because some random guy is probably geofiltering. Yeah, so like servers are a huge thing right now, and they need to fix that. Second one that I wanted to talk about is cheaters. There's been so many cheaters going on, especially in Onyx rank. High Onyx levels, I think the top Onyx is a cheater, and they haven't been able to ban these people. The game released without a ban button, or without a report button, sorry. So you can't even report these cheaters, and they're just cheating away, man. They're just ruining the game, the experience for everybody else. And it just sucks to see that, because so many people are leaving Halo Infinite, and according to Twitch, I think as of the past 2-3 days, Halo Infinite has been averaging around 20,000, maybe even less viewers, which is so sad to see, because so many other games get that like it's nothing. One person gets 20,000 viewers sometimes in one game, and it's just, Halo Infinite doesn't have that luxury, unfortunately. At a certain point, I think Halo 5 had more viewers than Halo Infinite did. How crazy is that, to see a 6-year-old game have way more viewers than a game that just released a couple months ago. I know 343 Industries has been on vacation these past couple weeks, and to a certain extent that's understandable, but in my opinion, when you release a game this close to like Christmas and stuff, you just can't be taking those vacation days off. Just because you release the game doesn't mean that everything's over. There's still a lot of things that you have to work through. You have to look at comments, you have to look at feedback, you have to look at all these things. The most frustrating thing that's been happening to me is all these bugs in the game where there's crashes, and the crashes are just insanely ridiculous. This is probably the most stupidest thing. But sometimes you'll be playing rank, right? And if you leave the game, you get banned, right? And I agree with that 100%. But if your game crashes, you still get banned, and you lose CSR for it, which is crazy because the game doesn't know that you left because the game crashed. It just thinks that you left on purpose. So that means you instantly get banned, and sometimes those bans are 5 minutes. Other times, if you get banned again, and if your game crashes again, then you get banned for 2 hours, and then it keeps increasing. I think, banned for like 16 hours because I kept playing rank and trying to play the game, and it just kept increasing over and over again. And I was just like, this game's just unplayable. I was just thinking to myself, like, I can't devote all this time and effort and then not be able to play at high rank games, high Onyx games, which is where you get all the experience from. You're just losing CSR, so you're basically just going back to Diamond, going back to gaining some RP, and then all of a sudden you lose so many points. And the rank system is already broken. You don't even get me started on that. It just sucks to see that all these potential issues are not being fixed because they're on vacation or whatever the case may be. Whatever excuses, but there's just no excuse at this point. There's just too much stuff going on, and it's just driving away all of the people. All of your customers are just leaving to other games. But yeah, that was definitely one of the most frustrating things, is crashes. If you crash, you lose CSR, and on top of it, you get slapped with a ban. The fourth one I wanted to talk about, but I'm not really going to go too much into depth into this one, is microtransactions. I feel like, Halo Infinite's, it's inexcusable, the shit that they do as well in microtransactions. And I'm not really going to go into depth, but charging $20 for something that for a fact is not worth $20. And, that's every game, they're just trying to follow industry standard, which is basically having microtransactions at this point. And it just sucks to see this, at all times, because charging $20 for a blue skin or $20 because there's flowers in the background as you're running, that's just inexcusable. It's just something, I personally have to point out. A lot of people might not like it, but it is what it is. When the game released, there was a bunch of game modes that were not working. I think at a certain point, BTB, so Big Team Battle, was not working. And it's still to this day, it's not working, by the way. And they did announce, to their credit, that they were going to work on BTB. That was the first issue they were going to fix. I mean, I'm not surprised. They're catering towards casual players the most, because the casual players is their main targeted group. But it just sucks to see that, rank, there's a lot of issues in rank, and they're not fixing them yet. They haven't noted, but I don't know how long it's going to take. It's going to take probably like a month or two. And that's a month or two. You don't have a month or two. You should have been working on these things. They had to have a good release, and they, for the most part, they did, but it wasn't like a Halo 5 multiplayer release, where everything was working. Everything was pretty decent, at launch. It wasn't an MCC disaster, in 2014, but it was definitely not a Halo 5 release, where everything was working properly and, they had everything basically patched. There's a lot of workarounds. I'm not a developer, but I know for a fact that, whatever they have to do to fix it, it's going to take some time. And by that time, it's just going to, all the people that are playing Halo Infinite are just going to go back to other games, Apex Legends, Call of Duty, Fortnite, whatever the case may be. People are going back to their original game. But yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about, really. If you did enjoy this video, please make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll be making more videos real soon. So I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.
Enemy there.
Overshield inbound.
Every single time I try to do something with Commando, I just die.
Overshield available. Shield boosted.
Two one-shots over here, bro, and freaking utility. No way, brothers. We cannot let them take the flags. Fuck. Alright, we take their flag now.
Enemy captured your flag.
Their flag.
They're gonna spawn for utility, maybe. Fridge, maybe. No, it's P1, 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 P1.
Enemy carrier has revealed themselves.
Nice fucking nade. I'm fucking so confused.
Enemy flag carrier revealed.
Double kill.
Did some damage.
Flag returned. Flag checked.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Reloading.
1 minute will remain. Killing spree. Double kill.
Tag one. Watch my back. Take these damn.
30 seconds remaining.
Almost out of ammo, Spartan. They have our flag. The enemy carrier has revealed themselves. Return the flag. Hey,
10 seconds. Perfect.
overshield inbound. You're exposed, Spartan. You're exposed, Spartan.
Flag returned. Sudden death.
They've taken our flag. Electroshock therapy. Fail.
Victory.
Nice.